Ben Shields and Kyle Future with you here in Lampasas. Thanks to Kirk Nowaker for running camera and Roy Lennox back at the studio. And thank you so much for tuning in here on KBEY and on dailytrib.com to watch the video. And again, it could be a rainy night. No rain all around, so we'll see what the night brings when it comes to that. But we're getting close to kickoff here, about 15 minutes away. And again, such a great atmosphere for some football, because yes, the high school is just south of Lampasas, but the football field is still in the middle of town. You got all these trees around, and it's nice, tight quarters, and you've got the grass and the small numbers on the field. It's a throwback field for sure, Coach.
Oh, yeah, it is. And, there's no track, so the stands are right there against the field. And so, there's been times when you hope you're really focused, because you can hear people hollering from just behind you,
Do you remember this when you coached here? Coach Herman said that you have to walk about a block from the locker room to the stadium. So he said that's always an intimidating factor when you're having to come to the stadium here, taking that walk.
That's been the case part of the time. And then part of the time, there's some old dressing rooms right behind the end zone in this north end that we use as well. And I can remember that neither one were very good.
Yes.
I think the one away from the stadium is a little bit roomier.
All right, so again, we're just probably 15 minutes away from the kickoff here on a humid, warm night. And again, we'll see what the weather brings for us here in just a little bit. And looks like at home raining in western Burnett County. And right now, just north of Lampasas getting doused, but nothing here at Badger Stadium for the moment. So you just heard from Coach Herman talk about his Mustangs. His Mustangs come in at 1-8 on the season. Started the season with a loss to Conley. That's Pflugerville-Conley, 40-14. Lost to Brownwood 56-7. Took a tough loss to Killeen Chaparral 34-20. And then were shut out by Tivy, as the game Coach Futrell did with us about over a month ago now. That was 34-0. And then the win came against Fredericksburg on the 22nd of September, 14-9. And then dropped the district opener against Canyon Lake, 52-13. Shut out by the Bulldogs 2 weeks ago on the road, 24-0 in the last week against an explosive offense. The Mustangs led in the third quarter before Taylor pulled away with that offense, and Taylor won 46-22. Meanwhile, as we look to the Lampasas season to date, they are 6-2, and they just have one district loss. They're 2-1 in district. They started the season with a win over Elgin, 31-23. They shut out Northeast Early College in Austin, 49-0. They defeated Georgetown Eastview, 72-37, and then they defeated Pflugerville-Conley, 36-28. Lost to a very good Texan squad out of Wimberley, 41-20, and then began district play with a pretty impressive victory over the Bulldogs here at Badger Stadium, 35-14, and then last week, 2 weeks ago, they defeated Taylor 43-24, and then lost to a very good Davenport squad last week, 56-21. So they're smack dab in the middle of the playoff race.
Oh yeah, no doubt, and I'm sure they saw last week with Davenport is a real big game, and I was surprised to a degree that there was the difference that it was as I was kind of watching, from a distance, but. Certainly the whole thing is, let bygones be bygones. Let's move on to the next game. And so tonight represents opportunity for both teams. And, for Marble Falls, there's a finite number of games you get to play ever in your life. And that being said, let's make the most of every occasion. And so as a player, presumably we love playing the game. Well, then if that's the case, then we go out there and we give it all we've got, and we go from there. And, don't ever make it a circumstance where an upset is not possible. You got to believe that could be the case.
And you never know. You could get out here and say you take 7-8 minutes off the clock, which that offense can do. And again, against Taylor, they were up 14-10, but then Taylor with that strong offense, they were able to pull away. You were there for the game last week. What did you think about the Taylor Ducks?
Yeah, I mean, they're talented. They had a little speed and what have you. And as it turned out, bottom line is if we give up big plays or we get ourselves behind the chains, it makes it a hard road to hoe for sure. And anyway, so we had a little misfortune there late. But, I've seen things throughout the year, just glimpses of, man, these guys can move the ball. They can do the things that's needed, but they've just got to be a little more consistent.
Yes, and consistency is what Coach Herman is looking from his Mustangs here as they wrap up the season. And again, Ben Shields and Coach Kyle Future with you here in Lampasas, and got the school songs playing right now as we speak. There you go. So next week will be the final game of the season here on KBEY as they'll take on Davenport, and Davenport looking to be the bell cow of the district, and right now they are undefeated in district play, and so will come into Marble Falls next week. Davenport plays Burnett this evening, so will be interesting to see how the Dogs match up in that ball game tonight. And we'll follow along on that game, see if we can get a score throughout the game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, and that game's down in Davenport, I believe.
It is.
And
We've been there.
Yeah, so that being the case, Burnett's going to have to navigate, being on the road, but, I guess they and Taylor are looking at that fourth spot to figure out who's going to nail that down. Yes,
that Burnett and Taylor will play next week, so that'll be interesting. That game will be in Burnett. I think the playoffs came down to that game last year as well. It looks like that's going to be the same thing this year. So, again, a great night for some football. Could be a little wet out there. Again, this is a grass turf, and first grass turf that the Mustangs will play on all year long. It's funny. Back in our day, Coach, I know I sound old when I say that, but that's all we knew. Now, pretty much all we know are the turf fields.
Oh yeah. That's this is kind of a throwback, no doubt, and certainly, I for one am not going to be guilty of complaining about the rain, right?
No, sir.
It's been awesome to have the rain that we've had here of late. So, look, this is like I say, just another night for football, and it's a big thing here in Texas.
Yeah, it definitely is. And in Lampasas, right in the middle of town, got all the trees around, and Mustang faithful have made their way here to the state. And Lampasas, they've been a strong team for a few years now. Their head coach, Troy Rogers, you were talking about how he was the QB for Lampasas in 1993 when you were coaching for the Mustangs on the offensive line.
Yeah, he was their senior quarterback that year, and we were both top 10 teams in that particular year, both undefeated going into the game. And it was the 9th game of the year, just like this one. And so it was a fun game, and the Mustangs prevailed that night, but I know one thing: we worked hard all week long trying to defend against what Troy was going to be able to throw against us, because they were a spread team and threw the ball a lot and everything. So and then old Matt Becker, Cole Becker, who plays now for the Mustangs, his dad was our quarterback.
Wow!
And he was a good one as well. So of course we went on to both qualify for the playoffs and win there in the playoffs as well.
Funny how things like that always work out, come full circle sometimes. Hard to believe that was 30 years ago, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that's right. And, it's I've been in contact with one of those players this week, about another of the players. And so those relationships stay, and they're a big part of what made coaching so enjoyable for certain. And as these guys, they probably don't like me saying it, approach 50 years old.
Oh, wow. I'm sure that probably hits them hard.
It's still fun to see them and to go back and forth with them and to remember the good times we had together.
All right. So, again, we're just waiting for both teams. I haven't seen Marble Falls come out yet. Now they set the band up in the end zone here for Lampasas. So, when they play, they'll be set up in the end zone.
Yeah, I got the fight song trivia for you tonight because I can remember hearing the Lampasas fight song some years more than I wanted, I guess. But I guess the question would be, so what college fight song do they use as their own fight song?
That's a good, I guess I'll have to wait. What is it?
University of Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And so, it's trivial and what have you, but I heard it one night and I went and figured it out, looked it up, and it's the one that Arkansas uses well. And I think one of the other college teams as well, but that's who I remember the most.
It's the Razorback fight song and the Badgers. All right, so again, no movie yet for the Mustang here. They I think they might be coming. It's the Starlets making their way out into the stadium here on a humid night in Lampasas. Again, waiting to get this thing going.
Yeah, I anticipate they should be coming out of that southeast corner there, and
see a couple of the coaches coming, so I think they may be approaching the stadium very soon here.
It is about 2 blocks away where the dressing rooms are, if they're the same ones we used in the past.
Yeah, well, that's where the coaches were coming from, so I imagine that's where they're set up again here, Coach. And Lampasas just getting some last-second calisthenics this evening as well. Big thanks to our sponsors. I do want to thank First United Bank, Schlotsky's, as well as Hill Country Collision, Watkins Insurance. Also a big thank you to Atkins Pharmacy. And also want to thank Ewald Kubota, our sponsors for tonight's ball game. All right, seeing some of the staff for the Mustangs making their way into the stadium. Still no sign of the team yet. Oh, now I see the Mustangs finally making, as they approach the stadium from the south side. You can see them faintly on the side of the corner there if you're watching on the video. All right, so here come the Mustangs into the stadium. Big thanks to Kirk Noacre and Roy Linick. And Coach Futrell doing his second game. Did a couple games with us last year, and glad to have with you. I think you did Fredericksburg. You did a couple games last year than the game the year before, right? 2 years ago?
That's correct. You're right. And it's always fun to get in the booth, and the truth be told, I might watch the game a little closer when I'm doing this. I get those binoculars and try to get in on the line of scrimmage and stuff. But it's a lot of fun, and it's part of just the fabric of who we are. Listening to high school football on Friday night, because in some of the games when we've been out of town this season, I've listened myself. As you and Coach Hoover would bring the broadcast.
All right, so the officials have made an appearance on the field, and here come the Mustangs. They're about to run onto the field here. They've got their American flag, the Texan flag, and a Mustangs flag. And we're about getting closer to getting this started here. About 7:30, so it'll be, the kickoff may be delayed here 2 or 3 minutes as the Mustangs now will come onto the field. And here come the Mustangs. Standing ovation from the visiting crowd for the Mustangs. All right, so the Badgers now coming onto the field. And they get a standing ovation from the home crowd.
Yeah, flags have become a big part of the entry, haven't they?
They have. They definitely have. Along with the blow-ups, that's incredible how it's gone from paper run-throughs to the incredible blow-ups that they use now, the run-throughs, the tunnels.
There's been occasion when we would be smack dab up against that run-through sign. I just hope we had enough strength to bust through, you know.
That's right. Yeah. They were using tough paper. Okay, so the Mustangs are going to kneel on the north side of the stadium for a second. Moment of silence, and now they'll be ready to head to the sideline. Again, final road game of 2023. Can't believe I'm saying that. This seemed like yesterday when Conley came to town, and that'll be the season finale next week.
It has gone by really quick, you know, and so oftentimes as a fan or whenever you're working directly with a team, it has a way of just slipping away really quickly, you know, you get so involved and focus on what you're trying to get accomplished that, you know, time passes by.
All right, so we're in Lampasas. Mustangs going to have their captains on the field. Isaac Larinaga, Dax Murphy. We'll see Jeremiah Skells out there. And the fourth captain for the Mustangs, Gavin Hernandez. 4 captains for the Badgers, J.T. Poston, as well as Jackson Wright. See number 16, Gabriel Woodfin. And number 77, Daniel Norton, captains for the Badgers this evening. All right, so.
You know, both of our rosters are about the same size, just under 40 people, you know, between 32 and 38 people it looks like. And so I know that we've probably been hit with some injuries and some issues where our numbers aren't quite as big maybe, but Lampasas is not like they've got just a whole lot more kids. And what that tells me is that you're going to have both sides have several kids going both ways. And certainly that's where conditioning comes into play. And look, if we're in the 9th game of the season, there's no excuse for conditioning or the lack of.
Exactly. Okay, so the Badgers won the toss. Did they defer or did they accept it, Coach?
They accepted it. They wanted to receive. It sounded like Troy. He wants to take the ball and try to go score. I mean, I think that's most good offensive guys, that's what they want, right? They want the ball.
They want the ball. They want to get the momentum. So it'll be the Mustangs to start defense. A lot of coaches do like that, get the ball the second half so they can try to score before the half and then score coming out of the half. That's the process behind that thought nowadays. So we're going to have the national anthem. We'll play the national anthem from the studio here on KBEY. And so the Mustangs going to be kicking off right to left here.
Yeah, that passes. They're bunched up here, you know, in anticipation of a potential onside maybe. And then once the Marvin Falls kids spread out, I'm sure Lampasas will back out as well. But just a sign of a well-coached team. They're anticipating the very first thing that could happen to them here. And certainly we're not, it's not as if we haven't ever onside kicked,
I think they had one last week. All right, so Isaac Larinaga has it teed up at the 40. 2 men deep at about the 10-yard line for the Lampasas Badgers. As we're about to get underway in Lampasas, Isaac approaches, and here comes the kick, and it's going to be returnable from the 11 to the 20, 25, the 30, and then he's hit. Falls forward about the 34-yard line. And a decent return that time for the Badgers, and that's going to be Bryson Roberts with the return.
Yeah, it looked like, too, that there was a whole slew of Mustangs, several Mustangs in on the tackle, and not bad coverage. Wasn't a real high kick, so he got a chance to get a return in.
Here come the Badgers with the ball at the 32-yard line. And they're going to have 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left on first down and 10 as they begin the ball game. QB is Reed Jerome. Jerome in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion to the right. He's got the shotgun snap. Swing pass out to the right. Gets a block to the 35. Stiff arm to 40, 45. Pushed out of bounds at about the 46. About a 14-yard gain that time. That's Nathan D with the catch for the Badgers, and he's going to get about 17 yards on the swing pass.
Yeah, Joaquin Aguilar forced him out of bounds there for the Mustangs. The first thing I noticed was the wideout did a great job of blocking the corner here on this side to the Lampasas sideline, and well executed play for their first play.
They got 2 receivers. They got 2 slots on first down and 10. Going to be a handoff straight up the middle of the 50 and lowers his shoulder for about 8 yards to the 45 of Marble Falls. Jet Walker is the running back. The sophomore is going to get 8 yards. And into Mustangs territory, they say the 46, so that's a 7-yard gain, second down and 3.
Yeah, Cam Graham on that tackle just then, and he's outside linebacker, safety type guy. And he was the first one to make a hit, though.
So it's second down and 3. 1 receiver to the right. 3 receivers bunched to the left on second down. We've got movement against the Badgers. That'll push them back 5. And that'll be a second down and 8. Believe it was the right tackle who moved for Lampasas.
Daniel Norton's his name, and I guess well, he doesn't want his name announced, right?
No.
But
no, he doesn't.
He was just anxious to go, and he looked like he was ready to protect, pass-wise.
That same formation, 3 receivers bunched to the left on. Now they are going to shift, and they'll have 3 receivers bunched to the right. Now 1 receiver to the left. Quick toss right side. He's got a seam. He's got the first down as he dives forward. Got foot tackled by Joaquin Aguilar. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 44. So he's actually going to be a yard shy of the first down. So he gets 6 yards and a third down and 1 that time. That was Jet Walker again with the carry.
Yeah, just short of it. And so opportunity for Marble Falls now. They've got to make a stop, and for no gain to put them in, at the very least, a fourth down situation where they have to make a decision.
So third down and 1 for the Badgers. We're going to have 1 receiver to the left. Everybody else bunched in, and the QB is going to go forward. And he'll pick it up. Reed Jerome gets the QB sneak down to the 40. That'll be a gain of 4 yards and a first down for the Badgers. Their second one here, and it's a little bit of extracurricular activity by one of the Badgers, and his lineman teammates have to pull him away. And it will be a first down and 10 at the Mustang 40.
Yeah, Noah Lyon and Abner Hernandez for the Mustangs on the stop. And, yeah, it was their right guard who was wound up about something. I'm not sure, but they were definitely holding him back. And, so keeping your composure is really important on either side.
10:05 to go here in the first. QB Jerome going to throw in trouble, being chased. He gets away. Now he's going to fire downfield, and that one's going to be knocked away. Joaquin Aguilar with the coverage. He was there to knock it away. Bryson Roberts was the intended receiver. They got pressure. Jerome had to step up, and then he threw it deep, and good defense by Aguilar to make it second down and 10.
Yeah, Joaquin did a good job on his coverage, and it was Brandon Guevara who had put the pressure on the quarterback, had his hands on him, in fact, and couldn't quite come away with the sack, but he did apply pressure that, I'm sure affected the quarterback to some degree.
3 receivers for the Badgers, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Jet Walker is the running back with this quarterback. Jerome puts a man in motion to the left. Reed Jerome has the shotgun snap. And the pass is batted on the line, going to be incomplete. And I believe that was Guevara again, that time getting his hand on the ball. It's 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, it was. Brandon got his hands up and man, has made 2 good plays in a row here. So now the Mustangs are showing some good signs here, putting them in a 3rd and long situation for certain.
That's 3rd down and 10, 9:53 to go in the first quarter. No score. Lampasas at the Mustang 40. 2 backs in the backfield with the QB Jerome. 1 receiver to the left and 1 to the right on 3rd down as they look over the sideline to get the call from Coach Rogers on a 3rd down and 10. 4 seconds on the play clock. Now down to 3. Now down to 4, excuse me. It was tough to read. No, it was on 0. Do they call the delay of game? They do not. Hand off up the middle. That's Walker. And he is going to get about 6 yards, so it'll be 4 yards shy, 4th down and 4. And looking at the clock, that should have been a delay of game.
Yeah, well, the protocol there is the back judge, which, quite frankly, it looks like to me we're operating without a back judge. I don't see anybody deep in the middle. We've got the 2 side judges, but normally he looks at the clock, looks down for the snap, looks back at the clock, and that's when he would throw the flag.
Big 4th down and 4 for the Badgers. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Here we go, big play with 9:12 and counting in the first quarter. No score. Ball sits at the Mustang 35. The QB Jerome looking for the first down marker. Dives. I think he gets it. The dive gets him the first down. Needed the 30. Gets the 29. And that's a 5-yard pickup after a good QB effort by Reed Jerome.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, it was that last lunge that he made that got him across that line to gain and to allow for the first down. So, good execution on their part for certain. So with 4 yards to go, they put it in the quarterback's hands.
First down and 10, 8:45 and counting, no score, but another first down by Lampasas at the Mustang 29. They'll shift everybody. 1 receiver left, 1 to the right now. Walker's the running back. Jerome has the snap. Here's pressure. Throws it on a receiver screen. He's got it. He's at the 25, the 20. Breaks a tackle down to the 17. That's a 12-yard gain, and that's Preston Isom with the catch on the receiver screen. Uses speed, and it is a red zone possession here for the Badgers, just outside the 15 at the 17-yard line.
Yeah, with a little tunnel screen where the outside receiver worked his way back inside, and the lineman released and got out in front of him, and Cam Graham with the stop ultimately. And Brandon Guevara tripped him up initially, and Cam finished him off.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Jerome puts a man in motion to the right. That's the H-back. He's got the snap, fakes the handoff, wants to throw. He's looking. He's still looking, being chased, going to fire, and it's caught at the 10. Turns upfield to 5, diving for the end zone. He's going to be just shy of the 1-yard line, 13 yards. First down and goal. And he just looked around, surveyed the field, and found one of his tight ends open. And that time making the grab is going to be Hagan Onken, and it's first down and goal at the 1.
Yeah, Marvin Falls brought a blitz inside and with Brandon Guevara, and he got close again, but not before the quarterback could get the ball off and have the successful play for them.
Onken settled in his route underneath the defender and is able to turn upfield and get first down and goal at the 1. Man in motion, going to be handoff Walker up the middle, and he's going to be in. He walks in, touchdown Badgers. That's with 7:16. They've got the air horns going here at Badger Stadium, and that's about a 65-yard drive for the Badgers, and they're up 6-0, 7:16 to go.
Yeah, they Marvin Falls made them have to work a little bit, particularly on the one set of downs where they had to convert on a 4th down, but Lampasas did execute and comes away with the score. The PAT is good.
Yep, and goes through the uprights. That's going to be Landon Richardson off his foot. And it is 7-0 Badgers. And we'll be back after this on KBEY 103.9. All right, thank you.
What any team who takes opening kickoff would like to do is to control the ball, move effectively down the field. They overcame one penalty, converted a 4th down along the way, and drove the ball for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. So it was a good start on their part. And Mar Falls made some decent plays defensively, but couldn't put, I guess when they had their biggest opportunity on 4th down, they couldn't make the stop.
Yeah, Jerome jumped and got the extra yard that he needed. Here's the Mustangs offense. Miner wants to throw on 1st down. He's got someone open, incomplete. That's Long. Had him at the 40. They could throw a flag if they wanted to for a late hit, but they're not gonna. But Long had a step on his defender, but it was just a tad overthrown. But the Mustangs throwing the ball on 1st down. Mason Long was the intended receiver.
Yeah, and man, just a little bit too long. And you're right. I mean, I think it was pretty obvious the ball was going to fall incomplete when the Lampasas DB made the hit.
Miner rolling to his left. He's going to be brought down for a loss at the 20. Loss of about 5. And so it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15. So the Mustangs were going for a shot there. And Colton Miner, the QB for the Mustangs, showing that he can make some passes last week.
Yeah, he did. He had a pretty good week last night throwing the ball on occasion. And for when he did throw it, he was on target and stuff. And that time as he tried to bootleg out to his left, he is a left-handed quarterback, he had immediate pressure. And so Lampasas made the sack.
6.5 to go here in the first. 7-0 Badgers. Toss right side, trying to get some room. Speed run, and not much going on, maybe a couple yards there. And that time, let's see, with the carry, was that, for the Mustangs.
I was watching
the defense. Becker with the carry.
Yes,
that was Cole.
I was watching the defense so much. Landon Richardson on Lampasas' part, he's their cornerback there on the sideline there and on the short side of the field.
So Cole gets a couple there. It'll be 4th down and 13. And Coach Herman does want to take a timeout. And we'll take it with them with 5:56 to go. It's 7-0 Lampasas. Back after this on KBEY 103.9. So 4th down and 12 as they called the timeout. And Larry Nega, Isaac, stands at about the 7-yard line. And a man at about the 45 of Lampasas for the Badgers. It's going to be Bryson Roberts. Nice punt over his head. It's going to take a big bounce inside the 20. He picks it up at the 14. Well, what a punt by Isaac. Gets away at the 20, the 25, looking for the edge, the 30. And a nice tackle by Cam Graham right at the 30-yard line. And so about a 22-yard return by Bryson Roberts. But that was some punt by Isaac Larinaga.
Yeah, the ball landed on the 30, and I think when they picked up when the return man picked up the ball, he was on about the 10 or 11-yard line. And they do have a block in the back on the return. I'm not sure what the flag is back at the line of scrimmage area.
Stands at about the 22. Now, they wouldn't throw a block in the back there, would they?
No, I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the official signal. I didn't see that.
There's the flag over here down at the. So we could have some offsetting penalties here. Let's see what the calls are.
Well, hopefully they're both against Lampasas too.
Two different flags. We'll see if that's the case, Coach. 5:39 to go in the first. 7-0 Badgers. Still waiting the call here. Again, 2 flags are down. And I believe they are separate fouls. 7-0 Badgers. Mustangs had to punt it away after a 3-and-out forced by the Badgers defense. And so the 2 officials are talking over, and we'll talk to the ref here. And
yeah, that was the punt itself was about 57 yards in the air, and
he was standing at his own 7.
Yeah, and
when he
the line of
off.
scrimmage, I was going from the line of scrimmage about the 22, and it landed on the 30-yard line, and then we got the great roll too. So, man, if we could get them backed up against the end line, that their own goal line, that'd be a good thing.
And that's a tough punt to try to chase down. Were you surprised he picked it up and ran with it? All right, so we've dead ball, unsportsmanlike call against the Mustangs. So offsetting penalties here, I guess. So we had block in the back, an unsportsmanlike call. Is that what you saw there?
Yeah, there was offsetting unsportsmanlike calls.
Okay.
And, I mean, just frankly, we cannot afford to have those. That is a lack of composure. You get caught up in the heat of the moment or whatever, but you have to maintain composure. And, quite frankly, I'm not sure who the offender was, and it was for both teams. But that being said, now they're going to repunt, and we're going to see what the net difference is with that second punt.
Well, Roberts is setting at the 35. Last time he was at about the 45, so he already moved back about 10 yards because when he saw that go over his head, he was starting to chase the ball and finally picked it up around the 12 or 13-yard line. And so we'll have a repunt here after the offsetting penalties. And Larry stands at the 9 this time.
Yeah, they were going to be inside the 10, had it not been for the
end over end punt. This will be a better field position as Roberts calls a fair catch at the 44. So that's about a 13-yard difference on the field position for the Badgers as he fields it at the 43 as opposed to having it about the 30.
Yeah, and you could even make a case for it being more than that because if they get penalized for the block in the back,
yes,
and there was no unsportsmanlike, they're going to be inside the 10. So that's a 30-plus yard difference because of letting our emotions or getting wound up about something that obviously wasn't okay.
And that's where the offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties came against both teams, and then they had the block in the back. There's another flag down at the 20-yard line. That's almost the exact spot where the flag was on the previous punt there that they redid. So Lampasas will have the ball for the second time. First drive went about 65 yards, and it took about 5 minutes off the clock. It was a mix of run and pass. They did try one deep pass. Good defense by Joaquin Aguilar to knock it away. They were doing short passes and some runs and picked up a 4th down and 5. And they lead 7-0. They've got it for the second time. Long discussion with the officials. 5:33 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. They're obviously having to talk it over. Looks like it'll be Lampasas' ball at the 43-yard line.
All right, so it will be Lampasas' ball. We have another unsportsmanlike contact. So we have an ejection here.
That's
I'm not
correct.
sure, but his mic went out, so I really couldn't hear. He never pointed to who it was against, right? I guess Lampasas.
Yeah, they're marking the penalty off against
Okay.
Lampasas, so it had to be Lampasas. And
so Badgers out of the game because of the unsportsmanlike call against the Badgers, and that'll take it back to the 28-yard line. So that's a big penalty against Lampasas.
yeah, it is. That helps. That makes a difference, obviously after that punt.
And that was an ejection sign, I
That
saw,
is,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
they're ejected.
All right, so first down and 10 at the 28-yard line for the Badgers. The QB, Reed Jerome in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right. Lampasas wants a timeout. And so the last 10 seconds, taking about 5 minutes to play here.
Yeah, I think I'm taking to be Coach Rogers is wanting to talk to an official, about what happened there and why the ejection. I don't know if it was the same player who did both infractions and, because 2 and you are ejected.
Or he did something extra.
Or if it was really something flagrant, in which case he was ejected. But and I can't tell here who it was.
Well, we do have a long discussion here. And it is going to be Lampasas' ball at about the 28-yard line once this is all said and done with here. Again, 5:33 left in the first quarter. So far, the rain holding off. It was raining pretty strong just to the north of us a little bit ago. And maybe the rain will hold off here. Maybe it'll dissipate. Going to be 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left on first down and 10. Jerome in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion to the right, so trips right side now for the Badgers. He wants to throw. Could be a quick pass to Bryson Roberts, the 30. Breaks a tackle, fumbled the ball. Oh, I thought he fumbled it, but he did not at the 34-yard line. Going to be about a 6-yard gain. That was his foot, and it's a second down and 4.
Yeah, Noah Lyon, the first one on the hit. And then I think also Dax Murphy got in on it to help finish him off. They did swing his feet around. I thought the same thing. It looked like a turnover maybe.
Maybe that was wishful thinking there too, huh? All right, so it's going to be the bunch, 3 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right on 2nd and 4. Going to be a handoff. Jet Walker, the sophomore, finds a seam left side, and he's going to get a first down to the 45 of Lampasas. That's 11 yards on the ground, and the Badgers get another first down here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Dax Murphy again making a stop, and from his safety position, and he come filling, but funding to stop the run, but not before the first down.
Reed Jerome in the shotgun on first down and 10, puts a man in motion to the right. Jet Walker's the running back. Going to be a toss, jet sweep to his receiver, and he's get to the 50. That's about a 5-yard gain there. Second down and 5, and on the jet sweep is Hagan Onken with the 6-yard pick, about a 5-yard pickup, we'll say, right at the 50.
Yeah, and that jet sweep, they do that. It really protects them because it's a forward pitch, and so if it happens to hit the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Dax Murphy, for the 3rd play in a row, making the tackle and from his safety position.
He's always all over the field when he's on the field. So it's second down and 5. Man in motion left, that's Roberts. He gets it on the reverse. He's going to toss it back to another receiver who's then going to throw to the QB. Reed Jerome breaks a tackle, gets the first down on a second effort to the 44 of Marble Falls. That's a 6-yard gain. So they did a reverse, and then the receiver stopped. That's Nathan D. He tossed it to another receiver and then threw it downfield to the QB, Jerome, who got the first down with the second effort, 6 yards.
Yeah, it was a wide out from the top or from the Marble Falls sideline. Ty Johnson, who made the pass back to the quarterback, Reed Jerome. And it was a lot of razzle-dazzle for a 5-yard, pass, quite frankly.
So first down and 10, hand off to Jet Walker. He bounces out to his left, trying to find the edge. He does the 35. He's at the 30. He's at the 25 before he's tripped up at the last second at the 23-yard line. That's a 21-yard gain for the Badgers against the Mustangs. 3:18 to go here, and that's Yul Gutierrez who with the touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, there were 2 Marble Falls kids who tripped on one another. And kind of a cardinal rule when you're in pursuit is don't run in the same line as the guy in front of you, because if one of you misses, you're both going to miss. And they ended up tripping on each other in the backfield where they had a chance to maybe make a play, but they just have to take a little bit better pursuit angle.
First down and 10 at the 25. The Badgers in the shotgun with 4 wideouts. Jerome to throw. He's looking. He's still looking. Rolling to his right, being pressured now. Still looking. He's just going to sell it out of bounds. Good defense by the defensive backfield for the Mustangs. He had nowhere to go, and he just sailed out of bounds. Incomplete. Second down and 10.
Yeah, Sergio Hernandez was a second person coming, and then 52 for Marble Falls. Noah Lyon. He did get a hit on the quarterback, and just as he threw the ball. So, he's feeling a little pressure. He had to scramble a little bit, and so Marble Falls defended the play well.
So we've got a second down and 10. Clock's tossed with the incomplete pass. 2:44 to go in the first quarter. Badgers sit at the Mustang 25. Here's Jerome in the shotgun. 2 receivers. Walker's is running back to his right. Jerome, quick pass to the right. That's Bryson Roberts. Turns upfield. He's at the 10. Cut move inside. Kicks it back out. He's at the 5, down to the 4. That's going to be a 21-yard gain. First down and goal as Lampasas in the red zone. And they're threatening again with 2:34 to go in the first.
Yeah, Cole Becker made the stop and stopped the play from being a touchdown. And yet 2 Mustangs had their arms on them and just couldn't make the play sooner. It's just a circumstance where we can't, against a team like Lampasas, you can't have missed tackles.
2:17 and counting in the first quarter. Jerome in the shotgun has 1 receiver to the left. He's going to roll to his left. He's looking for Nathan D in the end zone. He came up with a touchdown, 5-yard touchdown. That's thrown to Nathan D, and it's going to be 13-0 Lampasas. Nice catch and route by the Badgers 2:06 to go here in the first. They lead 13-0.
Yeah, Yoel Gutierrez, I apologize. He was on the coverage, and the Lampasas receiver went out and made contact with him, then broke immediately to the outside, and that's where he got his separation. And, good execution on the part of the Lampasas quarterback.
The Landon Richardson extra point try makes it through the uprights, and we're now at 14-0 Badgers. We're back after this with 2:06 to go in the first on KBEY 103.9. .206 to go in the first, 14-0. Badgers short kick going to be fair caught at the 15 by Mason Long, and so that'll mean Mustangs will have it at the 25-yard line. And so the Badgers able to go about 70 yards, and this time they go through the air to get the touchdown, 5 yards.
Yeah, I don't know how long the drive was exactly. It was about 4 minutes.
About 4 minutes,
yeah.
About 5:30 or so,
Right.
I believe, Coach.
And so they're 2 for 2 on their drive so far, scoring both occasions. Mark Falls now needs some amount of sustained drive, get some first downs, and try to, they've got people who can break a big one.
So they got a first down and 10 at the 25, handoff. That's Jamie Castillo, his first run of the game. Going to get him about 2 yards to the 27, where it'll be second down and 8 coming up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, number 10, Brock Langford, and number 18, Trenton Hobbs for Lampasas on the stop. And, 2-yard gain, and they did a good job defending it just then.
All right, so it's going to be second down and we'll say 9. Going to turn handoff. Jamie Castillo up the middle, get some yardage across the 30. And they'll mark him down at the 32. That's a 6-yard gain. So third down and 3 coming up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, once again, Brock Langford, he's a safety for Lampasas, and he's the one that made the hit on Jamie right about the thigh pad level, and it was a good physical run by Jamie for certain, and a good play. Now we got to be able to convert this 3rd and 4.
Okay, so it's third down and about 4. And we'll have under a minute to play in the first quarter. Mustangs break the huddle. They run to the line. Minor turns, hands off. That's going to be a first down run for the Mustangs to the 39-yard line. Nice 7-yard run that time, just straight up the middle. And that's the run that the Mustangs needed to get their first down of the ball game. And that was Joaquin Aguilar with the strong run up the middle in between the tackles.
Yeah, good job by Joaquin, because there were about 4 Badgers, trying to make the stop, and he had made the first down line to gain before he really got hit, but there were about 4 Badgers it took to bring him down because he just moved his legs so well.
All right, so what a run for Joaquin, and always good when you can get your first down. Going to have 2 receivers left. That's Mason Long and Greg Lemon. They'll be out to about the 38-yard line. Minor turns, hand off to Jet Mardick, looking for a hole left side. It closed up quickly. Looked like there was something there before the boys in blue shut it down for no gain. Second down and 10.
Yeah, 73 for the Mustangs. Jeremiah Bales, he was working to get up to the linebacker level and get the guy cut off, in which case we would have had a little bit bigger gain, and the linebacker beat him just by a step, and so Jeremiah couldn't get his head across, and so consequently he was able to make the play.
All right, so that is going to be the last play of the first quarter. We go to the second with the Badgers leading 14-0 back after this on KBEY 103.9. We start the second quarter, second down and 10 for the Mustangs at their 39-yard line, down 14-0 to the Badgers. They just picked up their first down of the ball game on a Joaquin Aguilar run. Here it'll be second down and 10 as we begin the second. Minor under center. Going to hand off to Joaquin. Joaquin trying to fight for some yardage. Does get a couple. It was tough going to the 41. There's 2 yards. And Mustangs looking at second down and 8.
Yeah, he was patient and made a cut trying to get the 2 yards that he did make. But the Lampasas' pursuit was really good. They've got, because of our slot T offense, they're lining up in an old 50 defense is what we'd call it in the old days. 5 down linemen, 2 linebackers, and 2 corners up tight. So, it's a 9-man front for all practical purposes.
On third down, handoff to Castillo off the right tackle. Gets to the 44. That's a 3-yard gain, and Mustangs facing a fourth down and 5. With 11, 10 and counting, Mustangs are going to go ahead and bring the punting unit on, down by 14. And just not close enough. Maybe if it was 4th and 1, you think about it, but at fourth down and 5, go ahead and punt it away at your 44-yard line.
Yeah, you got to value field position for certain, and the statistics prove out that every 10 yards extra that a team has to go, that decreases their chances. And so it's a smart move, I think, to go ahead and punt the ball away here.
Larinaga at the 30 gets off another high punt. Roberts going to field it at the 17. Goes straight. Now moves to his right, now to his left. Tripped up, and then he's finally going to go down at about the 28-yard line. That's where the Badgers will have their third drive. They scored on the first 2. Ty Johnson had the touchdown catch for the Badgers earlier.
Yeah, Jonathan Hernandez making the tackle on the coverage there. Number 20. I say Jonathan. It might have been Cam
Graham.
Cam Graham. If I'm getting my numbers mixed up here. I know that it was a good long punt because when he caught it, he had about a 10-yard cushion there, from the nearest defender.
Isaac getting off some great punts here so far. Going to have 3 receivers set for the Badgers. Man in motion left now. Jerome hands off to Jet Walker. Goes right side, gets about an 8-yard gain. And he'll find the 38-yard line. That's about a 9-yard gain. So second down and 1 coming up, and it'll be the second down and short with about 10:14 to go. And the half, Mustangs down by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, Maverick Lawson with the initial hit just then, and the running back was able to gain still another 3 or 4 yards as he did a good job of keeping his feet.
We'll say second down and 2. Jerome's in the shotgun, 3 receivers set. Walker in motion to the left now, so 4 receivers set. Empty backfield. Jerome looking to throw down the middle of the field. Caught at the 50. Turns to his right off of a block. The 30. And then he's tackled by Dax Murphy out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And that's going to be a 41-yard gain. And that's a big catch and run for Preston Isom.
Yeah, when you go, empty set and you've got 5 wideouts, then you've got a chance as a pre-snap read to look to see, okay, you can determine where you're going to go with the ball almost before the snap. And certainly with the 5 verticals, he was the one that was going to be open.
9:27 and counting in the half. Ball sits at the Mustang 22, so the Badgers just outside the red zone, up 14-0. A look over the sideline to get the call. Jerome in the shotgun has 2 wideouts, and in the pistol formation now with Walker behind him. He's going to throw to his left, and it's overthrown. One of the First poor throws by Jerome, a little too strong for his receiver out wide to the left. That was good coverage over there at the 20 as well, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's 24 on Marble Falls that was making the defensive coverage. We don't have a 24 on our roster, so sorry, I don't know who that is exactly, but he had good coverage out there.
We'll have to get that. We'll have to get an updated one next week. Jaden Phillips was the intended receiver, so second down and 10. Going to have 3 receivers set. Walker to the left of his QB, Jerome. Man in motion left, Jerome to throw. Receiver screen right side. It's up nicely. The 20 before he breaks a tackle, was wrapped up at the 16. Gets away, goes inside the 10 all the way down to the 7. That's a 15-yard gain, and it is first down and goal for the Badgers. And another nice catch and run as they do a good job of catching the ball, turn up field. And this time that was Hagen Onken with the catch and run. First down and goal.
Yeah, they continue to execute, and, they're just methodically moving down the field with their offense.
First and goal at the 8-yard line. 14-0 Badgers, 8:35 to go in the half. Handoff, Walker. Walker finds a seam at the 5. Now turns it on for the edge. He's in. Touchdown. Walker finds the edge, and with that speed, he's in easily. 20-0 Badgers, 8:25 to go in the half, and they quickly move down the field. And that's Walker that time, 8 yards on the touchdown run. His second one of the ball game.
He got a pretty soft corner there. Was able to scamper in pretty easily.
About another 70-yard drive. Here's the Richardson extra point try. It's up, and it is good. And it now makes it 21-0 Badgers with 8:25 to go here in the half. Back after this on KBEY 103.9. And the Badgers are up 21-0.
Yeah, I was going to say, they've really executed well with their offense.
They're balanced, aren't they, Coach?
They really are.
Taking on the run at the 5. It's Cole Becker. Takes it out to the 20 to the 22-yard line. A return of about 12, 13 yards. 8:19 to go in the half. 21-0, and the Mustangs need to start stringing some first downs together here.
Yeah, they do. Good return by Cole. I mean, he made the last 5 or 6 yards all on his own. He got hit by a couple of different people. And Zion Parker, number 14 for Lampasas, is ultimately making a stop. But, so Marble Falls, 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line, looks like.
Here they go for the third time. Going to have Lemon and Joaquin Aguilar, the 2 receivers to the right. Everybody else in tight as they break the huddle and sprint to the line. Minor under center. Hands off to Jamie, and Jamie not much there. Was snuffed out by the Badgers. Gets a yard, and Minor helped him get that yard as he pushed him from behind. A yard gain, and it's second down to 9 at the 22.
Yeah, Trenton Hobbs for Lampasas on the stop, number 18. He's been in on several plays. He's the either defensive end or outside linebacker, depending on what kind of terminology you want to use there on the Marble Falls side of the field and where the play was run.
7:50 and counting in the half. Going to be 2 receivers to the right. That's Brody Herman and Joaquin Aguilar. On second down, Mustangs down 21-0. Minor has the snap, turns, give. Jet Mardick hit and gets maybe a yard. Never really had a chance to get anything going there. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, so they're going to say no gain. Third down and 9.
Yeah, it's that inside trap right up the middle that Marble Falls was attempting to run in, and Lampasas had the middle stuffed up pretty good, and for that to, so oftentimes on a trap, people want that guard to make that really good kick out. But the truth is, the play side guard and center have got to get moving on that nose guard, and he stood his ground pretty well there.
Near the 7-minute mark in the second quarter, 3rd down to 9. Quick pass to the right. That's Aguilar. Cuts back to his left, trying to find some open field. Goes all the way to his left across the field, and nice effort, but he gets wrapped up at the 24 for a couple yards. It'll be 4th down and 7. Nothing right side. Decided to cut across the field to use his speed, and he gets a couple yards. 4th down.
Yeah, Eli Calderon, one of the linebackers for Lampasas on the stop there. And, Joaquin, he really doubled back. Kind of a dangerous move, but there was certainly nothing at the point of the attack on the play. So Lampasas defended it pretty well.
4th down and 7, 6:22 and counting in this first half. Larinaga going to punt it away from the 10-yard line. And Bryson Roberts back at about the 35. Snap back to Larinaga. Gets off an end-over-end punt. Bryson on the run. Roberts has it at the 50, the 45. Breaks a tackle, the 41-yard line. He's wrapped up. Nice open field tackle. Jet Mardick there for the Mustangs. But the Badgers have great field position at the Mustang 41. Clock stops with 6:04 to go in the first half. 21-0 Badgers.
Yeah, Bryson Roberts received that punt for the for Lampasas, and what he did there was so important for them because he came forward to make the catch. There's an end-over-end punt. If he doesn't make that catch and the ball goes by him, it may go another 20 yards. And instead, he came forward, did a good job catching the ball, and picked up about 15 to 18 yards on his return. So a big potential turnaround because of the way he played that.
So shotgun for the Badgers. 1st down and 10 at the Mustang 41. Going to have 3 wideouts to the right as Ty Johnson in motion to the right. Jerome has the ball. Here's pressure. Gets rid of it to Johnson on the screen. The 40. Cuts to his left. He breaks a tackle. Still going. Turns inside where he's brought down after a 6-yard gain at the 35-yard line. Cam Graham there and Guevara to bring him down for the Mustangs.
Yeah, and we were so close. That's that tunnel screen again. That's the second time they've run that. The lineman release, you think you're getting good pressure. The fact is, if you feel no one blocking you on your way to the quarterback, get ready. Hey, smell a rat. That's a screen. And so you've got to retreat and get back into the lane of that receiver maybe. And so consequently, we missed a tackle about a yard into the play, and then he gained 5 additional after that.
2nd down and 4. Handoff. Walker up the middle. He gets the 1st down on the ground. Some tough running by Jet Walker, just a sophomore to the 28. Here's 7 yards and a 1st down for the Badgers. And the clock stops, but the Badgers working quickly, and now the clock is running again. Jerome in the shotgun, looking left. He's looking. It's caught by Todd Johnson. Turns upfield, the 20, down the left sideline, and he's going to be, did he get in? He did. He's in. Nice footwork to stay in bounds to find the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Johnson, 2nd touchdown. 28 yards, and it makes it 27-0 Badgers.
Yeah, our corner stepped inside. We had a pursuit with 2 guys right there at the point of the catch, but our corner stepped inside and gave up some leverage there on the outside, and so the guy was able to get. Now he gets by 1 guy, he gets by 2, as opposed to 2 guys, 1 from each side of him. So.
Extra points good, by the way, by Richardson to make it 28-0. We'll keep it here with 4:57 to go in the half, and that Johnson showing off his capabilities. It's all short passes to him, but then he makes it happen with his speed and his ability to get away, and that time he's able to go 28 yards. It was a short drive, 41 yards. It was a decent return by Richardson by Bryson Roberts on the punt return. That gave the Badgers great field position, and with 4:57 to go, the Mustangs find themselves down by 4 scores now.
Yeah, Lampasas is 4 for 4 on touchdown drives, and to their credit, they're executing and doing really well as they methodically take the ball down the field. I mean, they haven't had any single play that was, that big backbreaker, 30-yard plus explosive play. I mean, but they have executed so well, and that's what's allowed them to jump out to this lead.
All right, so the Badgers will kick off again here. Ball sits at the 40. All right, got it. All right, so going to be Badgers kicking off from the 40-yard line. And here we go with 4:57 to go in the half. Squib kick, and off a Mustang at the 20. Has to pick it up and goes forward, still going to the 36-yard line. C.J. Alexander with the return gives the Mustangs decent field position at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, he did a great job because the ball almost just hit him, and he fielded the ball. And then he probably made about 12 yards all on, on his own there, and he was kind of slippery and able to duck under a couple of tackles. So starting field position is probably the best we've had.
Yes, at the, let's see here, the 35-yard line. See if I can pass some scores along to you. We got Burnett and Davenport tied with about just before the half at 14. That's a surprise. Taylor leads Canyon Lake 21-7. So first down and 10 for the Mustangs. Miner under center, hands to Jamie, working right side patiently, finds the edge, the 45, the 50. Nice patience by Jamie, waiting for the hole to open up. It did, and he's into Badger territory at the 47-yard line. Nice run for the Mustangs, longest of the game. That goes 18 yards, and he's always been such a patient runner.
Yeah, Jamie's really is a nice runner, no doubt about it, and was able to get just if you can get a little bit of steam moving downhill, and after 5 yards before you ever get hit, you've got a chance to go make something and have a positive, productive play, and that was the case that time.
First down and 10. Here's Miner. Handoff Castillo. Another run right side. Finds a hole, breaks the tackle. The 40-35. He's horse collared. They call the horse collar as he's dragged out at the 32. That's a 15-yard run and tack on 15 yards because of the horse collar. And two nice runs in a row for Jamie Castillo. And after the penalty, this should put the ball to the red zone for the Mustangs with 4:14 to go in the half, down 28-0.
Yeah, that's a good job there by Jamie, and that's kind of your old buck sweep play, and the old as both guards got out in front, and that initial guard's going to kick out the force. The second guard's going to try to turn up on either a safety or a linebacker if the linebacker's scraping over the top, and so they executed that play really well. And then tack on 15 more, and we're inside the 20.
So it was an 18-yard run, then a 15-yard run, tack on the 15, and first down and 10 for the Mustangs at the Badger 16. Miner wants to throw, rolls left. He's looking, has some blockers looking. He's just going to throw it away now as he had pressure at the last second. And they're going to say a receiver was around the area or maybe he was outside the tackle box. It's incomplete, and second down and 10 as he just sailed that thing out of bounds.
Yeah, he was doing that just to avoid the sack, and since he was outside the tackle box, all he has to do is throw it out of bounds. And in these tight confines here, threw it over the fence, as it turns out.
Yeah, hitting a tree. So it's going to be second down and 10, 3:56 to go in the half. Mustangs threatening in the red zone for the first time this evening, down 28-0. Mustangs huddle. The center breaks. All right, so Miner's under center. Miner and a handoff. That's Castillo, and he's bottled up pretty good there. Maybe a yard. No, they're going to say line of scrimmage. No gain, so third down and 10. Mustangs would love to do something here with two nice runs, a penalty, and they love to punch it in the end zone here just before half.
Yeah, that's something they could use as a little momentum and as a positive thing. A linebacker there, number 8, Eli Calderon, hit him in a hole. And I was watching through the binoculars, and it was just he and Jamie. I mean, there was no blocker there that got a hand on him, and so he was able to make the stop as Jamie got to the line of scrimmage.
Third down and 10 at the 16. Here's Miner under center. Miner with the hard count. Hands off. And that's Castillo. He's wrapped up. No gain at the 16. So fourth down and 10. And no doubt this is four down territory. It's going to be under 3 minutes to go in the half now. The Mustangs are down 28-0, and they're facing a fourth down and 10 at the Badger 16-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like, Jamie cut that one up real tight because the force pressure from the outside was there, but they were trying to run that same buck sweep they did a while ago with, both guards pulling, and but Lampasas made the stop on that particular play.
Fourth down and 10 for the Mustangs. Ball at the Badger 16-yard line. Going to have a timeout called And this is going to be called by the Mustangs. They want to talk it over. Big fourth down coming up, 2.5 to go. We'll keep it here. We'll thank our sponsors, Cold Copper Commodities, as well as First United Bank, McDonald's, Ewald Kubota. All right, Coach, so big fourth down. The Mustangs don't want to squander these two big runs they got from Jamie. What do you think you're calling up here on the slot T offense on fourth down and long?
Man, 4th and 10 plays aren't easy to call, you know. But that being said, you know, I guess what I find myself wondering is, okay, as we line up here, as we put two wideouts, they put a corner out there, they put a safety out there to have token coverage over them, so they're not uncovered. But beyond that, now we're just playing 9-on-9, quite frankly, inside. So we're not enough of a threat out there with our wideouts to draw a third receiver to have them 3-on-2, and so consequently, I would anticipate maybe the thing that might be almost the best right here is just that seam to a tight end. You know, if he can slip by the linebacker. And
so fourth down and 10 here. Big play for the Mustangs. 2.5 to play in the half. Down 28-0. Would love nothing more than to get a touchdown here just before going in the locker room. Jet Marduk breaks the huddle. The lone receiver to the left. On fourth down, Miner has the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls left. He's looking. He's still looking, and he throws for the end zone. Knocked away, incomplete. And he was thrown for the end zone, and a nice play by the Badgers. And that will be a turnover on downs. Mustangs going for the end zone. Sergio Hernandez was the intended receiver. A nice play by the Badgers.
Yeah, the Badger defender right there did a good job because he was right on Hernandez and then was able to get his left hand across and bat the ball down. And it wasn't a bad throw by our quarterback either as far as that goes.
I thought he had it for a second, but yeah, like you said, good play to knock it away. Badgers have it up 28-0, turnover on downs. 2:24 to go in the half. Jerome has the snap. New running back in the ball game, giving Jet Walker a breather. Gets maybe a couple of yards to about the 18-yard line. And that new running back that time for the Badgers.
Yeah, number 27.
And that's, sorry, we got 2 pages of rosters here, so don't have him on my roster here.
He's not listed, is he?
No. All right, so it's going to be 158 and counting. In the half, 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield with the QB. Jerome hands off. No, he fakes the handoff, and he'll throw it out to the flats, that aforementioned running back. Back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down and 9 coming up. The Badgers will take their second timeout with 1:38 to go in the half.
So now we've got his number, 24. Frankie Ramirez was able to get that number for us during the break. And anyways, he's a senior. He's just back from injury and made a good play there. Held them to a 2-yard gain on 2nd and 10, so or 3. And so a good defensive play by Frankie just then.
All right, so we'll have a 3rd down and 9 coming up here. And it is going to be 1:38 to go, 3rd down and 7. Badgers are up 28-0. And again, they've got a very balanced offense.
Yeah, they're executing very well and have, you know, and again, I think that what I see from them is we haven't given up the huge explosive play. We've given up a 15-yard play or something of that nature, which technically is an explosive play, but we have not given up, you know, just the home run ball.
It's the run after the catch.
Yeah, and so consequently, they've been really good offensively to execute the way they have.
3rd down and 7. There's a deep ball right side, and that one's going to be incomplete. Looking for Bryson Roberts. Good coverage by Yoel Gutierrez over there. 4th down and 7. And I think we're going to see a punt with 1:31 to go to win the half. That's a win for the Mustangs defense.
Yeah, absolutely. They did a good job that time. And, you know, when the quarterback released that ball that time, he put a lot of air under it. And I really thought that it was way overthrown. And the truth is the receiver had time to almost run under it, and then we just had good coverage.
All right, so we've got 4th down and 7. Nobody, now we do have a man deep at the 48 to return the punt. Richardson gets off a high punt. That's Miner, and that's going to take a friendly Lampasas roll inside the 30, all the way inside the 25, still going, finally down at the 22-yard line. And that will stop with 1:19 to go here in the half.
That ball traveled 18 yards once it hit the ground on a good roll for Lampasas. And I think that our return man could have got under it but he let it fall. And so there's the difference. When the Lampasas kid fielded that punt a while ago, he came forward, aggressively caught the ball, saved them maybe that amount of 18 yards or so because of, so one of those things, these things just kind of add up. Lampasas executed all well so far tonight and has executed that kicking game very well, too. And we need to try to catch those punts if we possibly can.
28-0 Badgers, 1:19 left in the half. And the Mustangs break the huddle. Two receivers to the right. Quick pass right side. Mardick is hit immediately. Nice open field tackle by Richardson. And that'll be a loss of 2 at the 20. With 1:10 to go, and the Badgers taking a timeout because they want to get the ball back here.
Yeah, Landon Richardson, he's a safety. He's a strong safety there on that two-receiver side and unblocked, and so he was able to come. You're hoping to make that quick throw and to get a quick 4 or 5 yards, but he really fielded well from the safety position.
So 2nd down and 12, timeout called. The Badgers, I believe it says 2 total timeouts remaining, so I know they've used at least 2, right?
We've used 2, but
okay.
I don't remember
Lampasas having called
one. I think it is their first.
All right, so the Badgers do take a timeout with 1:08 to go. And they want to get 2 more stops here and then try to get the ball back with as much time as possible. But the Mustangs would love to get at least 1 first down here. We've got a 2nd down and 12 coming up on a humid night. And so far we have avoided the rain so far here at Badger Stadium. And I don't want to jinx it, I think we might be okay. I might have just jinxed it.
Well, we're inside, so I guess we're okay.
I guess we'll be fine. All right, 1:08 to go here in the half, 28-0. Badgers, Mustangs will have Lemon and Mardick, the 2 receivers to the left. We'll run up to the line. Minor looking to swing it out to Castillo.
That's a fumble.
No, he threw behind. They're going to say no, it was a forward pass. No, they're going to say lateral. Hits the ground, and the Badgers recover the ball. So it was a backward laterals pass, and the ball's live, and the Badgers pounce on it at the 15. They're going to have a chance to punch it in with 1:02 to go.
Yeah,
because he threw it backwards to Jamie.
Yeah, there was no question about it. I saw that immediately, and Jamie, you anticipate you're going to catch that. Heck, he's a good running back. There's no question about that. He has to also know if it's even close, you have to try to get on that football, and he just treated it like an incomplete pass, and so Lampasas was able to get on really easily.
1:02 to go in this half, 28-0 Badgers. They're looking for more after the first turnover of the ball game. Gives the Badgers really good field position at the Mustang 14-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Jerome, the QB, has it. Takes the handoff, takes it himself. Up the middle, he's at the 5, he's in. The speedster QB goes 14 yards and a 1-play, 14-yard drive as the Badgers take advantage of the Mustangs' turnover with 55 seconds to play in the half. So just a tough break there for the Mustangs. The backward pass and the Badgers pounce on it. They go 1 play, 14 yards. The QB, Jerome, straight up the middle.
Yeah, I think he went largely untouched.
Yeah.
And, it was just, I don't know the degree to which it was a read, but he faked the handoff and, rode the running back as he went by and chose to keep it. And then there was a big gaping hole there, and he was able to straight to the end zone.
Richardson remains perfect on the night. We'll keep it here, 35-0 Badgers. And so Mustangs thinking they at least get out of here the first half, 28-0. Who knows, maybe break one, but that backward pass and the Badgers pounce on it. They make the Mustangs pay.
Yeah, Marble Falls, they had that drive moving, and, we failed there on 4th down on the pass into the end zone. And, then certainly we made the stop, too, to force them into a punt. But then we weren't able to, at the very least, run out the clock as we tried to move down the field, in that last couple minutes.
Well, all right. Davenport did take the lead on a field goal just before half, 17-14 over the Bulldogs, 28-14 Ducks over the Hawks. And Richardson has it teed up at the 40. 55 seconds to play in the half. Returnable. 25, C.J. Alexander, the 36-yard line, pretty hard hit. So the Mustangs will have one timeout remaining. Decent field position with 49 seconds. It'll be interesting to see what they do here. Down 35-0.
Yeah, the tackle there by 15, Dalen Fagan by Lampasas, and a pretty good return. Don't set up in bad position at all. Now we just got to be able to try to do something with it.
At the half, I will have an interview with Travis Crane, the head basketball coach for the Marble Falls Mustangs. They just started practice this week, coming off of a district championship last year, and that was a big season for Coach Crane and his Mustangs. He's got a lot of returners coming back next year. We'll have that interview coming up at the half. 1st and 10, handoff, and that'll be Long's first carry. Mason Long to the 37. There's a couple, and 40 seconds and counting, and maybe a couple more snaps here.
Yeah, Eli Calderon on the tackle. He's their inside linebacker. It was a lead play. We had a back running through the hole, and Calderon came just off of as he passed through. Calderon scraped and made the play as our back went on to the safety.
Minor rolls left. He's looking. Fires underneath. Mason Long has it, but he's hit immediately. Fumble the ball. They're going to say he's down, or do they say it's Badger ball? It's at the 40. They say he was down. 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 5, and the clock stops with 8 seconds to go. Because I guess maybe it went out of bounds, the ball did.
Yeah, I think that's the case. The football was fumbled out of bounds, and so the clock stopped.
So one more play here, I guess. 4 seconds to go. They took 4. Now they start the clock, and that will be the end of the first half. And the Badgers lead 35-0. Mustangs will get the ball to start the second half, but it's 35-0 Badgers, and that offense has been a well-oiled machine this evening, mixing the pass and the run, and that's why they're up 35-0. Mustangs did put together a drive, just cannot finish the drive, which has been par for the course for the Mustangs this year.
Yeah, it's hard just to sustain anything for certain, and just as you said, Lampasas has executed really, really well on offense, and they're well coached without question.
All right, so 35-0. Badgers on top of the Mustangs. They go in the locker room, coach, talk things over. Now, that's the thing is, on top of all that, you got to make a 2-block walk back to the locker room.
Yeah, it's a pretty good trick, all right, but that's
part of playing on the road. Yeah.
That's part of the deal, and.
Did they put a couple more minutes on the halftime clock on one? Nope.
No, they don't.
It's
still 28 minutes,
yep.
And the officials, they let everybody clear the field and before they roll the clock and all. But the truth is, they'll get back to the locker room. They'll stop. They'll get a drink. They'll meet with their coaches and then come back out and their job is to go out there and again, you can't worry about what has already happened. That's history. Work to make the very next play a good play and then start to put some together. And that's where you can get some degree of satisfaction, when the game seems to be out of hand.
All right, so it is halftime. The Mustang band performing, and they pretty neat little uniforms. They're in jeans, and then they look like jersey-type shirts with 23 on the back. That must be for the seniors. That's pretty neat uniforms. You got the Starlets out there. You can watch the halftime performance at dailytrib.com. We've got the video. That's dailytrib.com. So we are going to take a break. When we come back, Coach Futrell and I will talk some more Mustangs football here at the half. 35-0 Badgers on KBEY 103.9. All right, it is at the half, and Ben Shields, Kyle Future with you here at the Badger Stadium in Lampasas. And so far, the rain has held off in that first half. Got the Mustang Band performing, and the Starlets are walking off the field here right now. So again, Coach, 35-0 Badgers, and they are 5 of 6 on their drives. The Mustangs did force a punt. They got the ball back, and then you would think it was just going to be one of those where the time was going to wind down, but then a backwards pass, and the Badgers jumped on it, and unfortunately, the Badgers got the very short field, and they were able to punch it in one play later on the QB run. But this offense, and if you look at their district scores, other than last week, it's been a tough. It has definitely been a tough offense to stop for opposing district defenses.
Yeah, Lampasas, I mean, is why they're 6-2, you know, and why they played one of the highest-ranked teams in the state, Wimberley, as close as they did, because they're a good offensive group, and well, they're overall they execute well on both sides of the ball, and
definitely you can feel the atmosphere in the stadium. The team loves this town, and you had in just the stadium being in the middle of town, surrounded by trees, and being up close and personal. That if this town gets behind the Badgers, and when they're winning, you can really feel the momentum for Lampasas. So it's at the half, 35-0. Again, had a chance to catch up with Marble Falls head basketball. Travis Crane talks about the season ahead. Practice started this past week. Talked to Coach John Bergman last week, head coach for the Marble Falls Lady Mustangs, and they began practice not this past week, but the week before that. I believe they have a scrimmage coming up this weekend, and then their first game is going to be next Friday night, and it's going to be before the football game against Davenport. They did that last year, but that was at Davenport. This year going to be here in Marble Falls.
Yeah, I remember that being the case last year,
yes,
as a matter of fact.
Yes.
We had worked together down there at Davenport. But, yeah, it's an exciting time of year for the kids that play basketball because that's what they've been looking forward to for certain. And, and the other thing I'd mention, too, is next weekend, 2 kids from Marble Falls will be running the state cross-country meet. Tyler Hamble and Nick Dahl. They both competed at Sam Houston this past week at the regional meet, along with the team. And but those 2 guys, they qualified high enough to advance to the state meet, and that'll be in Round Rock this next Friday and Saturday.
Congrats to them.
Not sure on their exact time to run because they have races between all 6 classifications. Spread over 2 days.
A couple weeks ago, I had a very nice conversation with Coach LaZoya. He's the assistant coach with Coach
Schrader.
Coach Schrader, and talking to him about the upcoming race. One day was going to be the upcoming race,
right.
But since they just had it. But good to hear that they've got 2 qualifiers, and Coach Schrader has that program going. I think it's been the last 3 years now where they've had some guys in state.
Yeah, the guys have done really well, and they I think they placed second as a team in district to Burnet, and were the district champions last year. So they've done a good job, and certainly credit to those 2 guys for advancing and making it to the state meet.
All right, going to take a break. When we come back after that break, we'll hear from Marble Falls head basketball coach Travis Crane. Practice now underway. We'll have that coming up after this. Again, it's 35-0 at the half on KBEY 103.9. things stay in line for us. So 35-0 here as we begin the third quarter. And the Badgers going to be kicking right to left. 2 men back deep for the Mustangs at about the 8. That's Cole Becker at the 15. Cole goes straight ahead. He's to the 32. Decent return by Cole, and the Mustangs will have decent field position at the 32-yard line. Takes 5 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, good return there by Cole, and Brock Langford, number 10 on the tackle. He, for Lampasas, good coverage as a rule, keeping the ball right there about the, 32-yard line.
35-0. Badgers. Mustangs have it. First down and 10. Mardick is the receiver to the left. No, he's running off the field now. As the Mustangs huddle up, they break the huddle. At least the center does. And everybody else follows suit. First and 10, handoff. Jamie Castilla left side trying to be patient. Bounces it out, and he's going to have to go back, give ground, but then he goes forward and may get back to the line of scrimmage as he was trying to find somewhere to go. Went back about 6 or 7 yards. Ends up getting back to the 30. That'll be a 2-yard loss, so second down and 12.
Good job by Lampasas playing off blocks just then. We pulled both guards once again, because that's really been, quite frankly, our best play of the night a couple times here right before half. But they were able to fight off those blocks and stay right along the line of scrimmage and work laterally, and there just never was a corner for him to turn up.
All right, so we've got second down and 12 coming up. The Mustangs break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left. Going to be handoff straight up. That's Cole Becker. Cole is going to find the 33-yard line, and that will be a 3-yard gain. And we'll have a third down and 9 coming up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Eli Calderon, number 8 for the Badgers, making a stop there. Had pretty good down block there, but his linebacker scraping over the top there to make that contact and limit the play to about 3 yards.
Third down and 9, Mustangs huddle. See what's in the repertoire here on third down. They have completed a pass. Minor's under center. Minor is going to turn the give. And that's Joaquin Aguilar with the carry. Crosses the 35 to the 36, 3-yard gain. And Mustangs are staring at a 4th down and 6. And it looks like the punting unit's going to come on for Marble Falls. So that's a 3-and-out force by the Lampasas defense. Bryson Roberts will come on to return the punt. Stands at about the 29. So when they punt this off, we'll be under 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. And the Mustangs trail 35-0 to the Badgers. Isaac Larinaga, the senior, also soccer player, stands at the 22-yard line. Snap back to Larry, gets it off. End over end punt. Takes a neutral bounce, and Roberts will let this go. And the Mustangs, that's Joaquin Aguilar, he'll down the ball at the 31-yard line, stopping the clock with 9:32 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, good punt there. Is about 38 yards net, so good job there on the punt game. And now let's see if we can get a stop defensively.
So the Badgers on for the first time this half. They were 5 of 6 on drives in that first half. Had a couple short fields. One started at the 41, the other at the 14 after a turnover by the Mustangs. Going to have one receiver to the right, one to the left. Shotgun on first down and 10. Handoff up the middle. New quarterback in the ball game, by the way, for the Badgers. And that handoff is going to go maybe about 5 yards to the 35.
Yeah, J.T. Poston's the new quarterback, and number 4. I was curious as to what degree they might try to make some substitutions and get some real snaps for kids that don't play all the time. Because, that's the deal with the rich get richer, because in truth, now your backups are getting some good quality time on the field.
Poston with the handoff to 27 to have him on the roster. He'll get to the 41. That's a 6-yard gain. That's right at the first down marker.
Yeah, Dax Murphy on the stop, or one of a couple Mustangs there on the stop. And so from the safety position, he's made several tackles tonight.
So again, J.T. Poston is the quarterback for the Badgers. 8:35 and counting. And the Badgers not going to be in a hurry here with their second string guys on the field, working with 3 wideouts on first down and 10. Poston hands off again to 27, the 45, crosses the 50. And that is going to be a 10-yard run to the Mustang 48-yard line. So first down and 10, and the clock will run 8:10 and counting.
Yeah, Marble Falls action there caused our defense to react to their left a little bit, and the handoff took place, and the ball carrier ran just back side of our of the linebacker on that side of the field, and so well executed on their part, and good eyes by that running back.
First down and 10, handoff left side. This time wrapped up after about 3. Couple Mustangs in there, wrapping them up. Cam Graham's in there as well as Noah Lyon. And that'll be a gain of 4, so it's second down and 6. They give him the 44-yard line.
Yeah, good job by Cam and Noah both on that particular play. And
now the Badgers work quickly here, posting in the shotgun with a hard count. And now he'll step up to the center and look over to the sideline to get the call. Now they'll let more time run off the clock here. Got 15 seconds on the play clock. 7:15 on the game clock in the third. 35-0 Badgers. Poston with the shotgun snap. Calls his own number. Goes forward. Falls. Nope, the pile still goes. He gets the 40 with the push. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the first down after that 4-yard run. Brings up third down.
Yeah, 33 for the Marble Falls Mustangs. Isaac Larinaga with the first hit. Starting to trip him up a little bit. And then he probably gained another couple yards. But certainly Isaac impacted the play as he made contact.
6:50 to go in the third quarter, 35-0 Badgers. They've got a 4th down and 3. It is 4th down and 3 at the 40.
Yeah, let's get a stop right here and give us a chance to start with some pretty decent field position and
get some points on the board.
That's right.
So 4th down, Badgers going to let the clock wind down. Down to 4 seconds on the play clock. Coach Rogers calls the timeout.
So I suspect at this point now he may, since they did let it run down, and they didn't try to draw Marble Falls offside, did they?
They did not. Now the scoreboard says 4th down. The box shows 3rd down. So I'm going to go with the box. It's 3rd down. See, I originally said 3rd down. I looked at the scoreboard, but it is 3rd down and 3.
You know, I'm trying to think back. Quite frankly, I thought it was 4th down, but I may have added a play in there, when they made the first, actually.
So I'm going to go with the down box. That's the correct, the one they go by on the field. So 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, each of the officials have a little rubber band that they loop it around a finger, 2 fingers, 3 fingers for the down and down.
That's what they're doing. I've seen that, and I never knew that's what they were doing.
That's how they keep up with it, and they switch it every play.
Yeah.
And
sometimes maybe you forget to switch.
There's a lot of communication that takes place among the officials.
So it is 3rd and 3. They fix the scoreboard. 2 backs to the backfield. Poston hands it off.
Good job.
And, yeah, that's Larinaga. Hits him in the backfield. Be dropped for a 2-yard loss. And that was a good tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Larinaga and Cole Becker finishing him off there, but good job by the both of them. And
that's Hagan Onken, who's been playing receiver. He plays running back that time, dropped for a 2-yard loss, and here comes the punting unit on the field for the Badgers. So good stop by the Mustangs defense, and here's Richardson, the punter, at the 45. And Colton Miner, who's also the QB, is the punt returner, stands at the 12. Badgers bringing a man in on the field at the last second. 5:43 and counting in this third quarter. 35-0 Badgers. Richardson at the 45.
They particularly needed him since he was the snapper.
Snap off to Richardson. Gets off a high punt, and this one's going to take a big skip into the end zone. Touchback. And Marble Falls will have it at its 20. 5:26 remaining in the third quarter. And they are down 35-0, but the defense gets off the field.
Yeah, good job by the defense that time, and certainly, faced with a 3rd and 2 situation, able to drop them for about a 3-yard loss, right? And so, consequently, took away that thought maybe that they could go for it on 4th down.
First down and 10 for the Mustangs as they huddle. We'll have a confidence drive for the Mustangs here.
They've got new linebackers, two new linebackers defensively.
Minor wants to throw, rolls left. He's looking. Still, he's going to tuck and run. And he's going to get hit hard as he finds the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. That's a nice first down gain for the Mustangs on the QB scramble.
Yeah, it gives you some options when you can get a decent gain on first down. And so now your second medium and, your playbook's open to still whatever you want to do.
5 minutes and counting in the third quarter. Mustangs down by 5 scores. Castillo, the receiver to the left. 2nd down and 6. Rest of the Mustangs break the huddle, sprint to the line. Minor hands it off underneath. He's got some room. Then he's hit hard after about a 3-yard gain. That was Joaquin Aguilar with the carry. And he will get about 3 yards. So 3rd down and 3 for the Mustangs at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Zion Parker, he's their left corner. He fell back inside to make that tackle, but we gained a couple 3 yards in the meantime, and his key blocked down, and so he was able to release and come inside to make that tackle.
4:10 to go in the third. 3rd down and 3. Mustangs going to run, and the pile's going to be pushed. He got maybe a yard. He did. It'll be 4th down and 2, and that was a QB keeper for Minor. So they'll actually give him a couple there to the 29 to make it 4th down and 1. So it's a 2-yard gain and 4th down and 1 coming up. The offense stays on the field for the Mustangs. Down 35-0 with 3:43 to go in the third quarter. Brody Herman runs into play, and this is where a QB sneak comes into play for the Mustangs.
Yeah, a big indication will be where does our fullback line up, because I know that if he lines up really tight, he's going to push.
And there is the QB sneak. Gets right at the 30. That's the first down. And move it after the QB sneak by Minor. 1-yard gain. That's all he needed. And the Mustangs pick up a first down. They continue to drive with 3:25 on the clock, and it'll now run down.
Yeah, the good job executing that. Get the first down, and now you got another set of 3 downs to work on continuing to move the ball down the field.
Castillo's the receiver to the left. 1st down and 10. Fresh set of downs. Minor's under center. Minor has the snap. And another QB sneak as he gets a push. That's a 3-yard gain for Colton to the 34. Fierro, who was lined up behind him, he just sprinted up and he gave Colton a push to help him with that 3-yard gain.
Yeah, I've seen before when we've lined up just right at the backside of that quarterback so that, they get an immediate push on that sneak.
Okay, handoff Castillo.
Got a
working the left side. He's got some room. The 45. He's at the 50 down the left sideline before he's forced out of bounds. Near the 40-yard line. Nice Jamie Castillo run. And a flag is down. That might be a late hit to tack on here. That's going to be 26 yards and then some 15 yards to be added on.
Yeah, they. I think they were in contact with him as he was along the sideline. It's so tight over there with that fence. But nonetheless, they continued, maybe not knowing where they were, quite frankly, but they tackled him out of bounds, so they're going to get an extra 15. Again, that was that buck sweep play. I'm not sure what we call it, particularly in our current day terminology, but both guards were pulling, and you could see right away where they did develop a corner that time, and that's what allowed Jamie to get turned up.
With 2:24 to go in the third, the officials are conferring with one another, and when they do confer, it takes them a little bit here. 35-0 Badgers. We'll see what the penalty is on the sideline. And now they're going to be marking off, it looks like, the 15 yards here on the Badgers. So it is a personal foul. Is that a face mask, they said?
I thought he did say face mask.
Face mask.
So,
all right.
Inside
the 30 to the 28. Fresh set of downs. Castillo is the receiver to the left. Minor's under center. Minor on the sneak and gets a push again. This time gets maybe just a couple. I'm not a big Eagles fan, but I like how they call it the brotherly shove. I get a good chuckle out of that. So 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard QB sneak as we approach 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. 35-0 Badgers.
Well, certainly, when we do that, that's a battle of leverage. And probably the last two times they've got the better of us as far as, their defensive line being really tough and playing lower than us. It's a 1 yard gain. That's not something we can do only at that rate.
Second down and 9. Minor rolls left, looking to throw. He can run. He's got some room. He gets the first down in the red zone. Goes out of bounds just shy of the 15. They'll mark him out at the 17. 11-yard QB scramble for Minor. Second time he's done that here on the drive.
Yeah, it's good. It is, in effect, is a bootleg type action because they fake the buck sweep with the 2 guards pulling, run with Castillo, and then he goes out the backside, and their defensive end at the top just worked too much inside, and so we got a corner.
Drive did start at the 20-yard line. Here's Minor, 1st and 10. Turns, gives to Castillo, working the left side, lowers his shoulder to get some positive yardage. And they will give him the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 6 yards. And second down and 4 as we approach about 1 minute to go in the third quarter, but the Mustangs are threatening just outside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good drive now. They've put together some good plays. They've been helped along by 1 penalty. And certainly to get it in the end zone has got to be the goal for them on this drive.
Second down at 5. Minor's under center. Minor turns, gives. That's Dominic Fierro, and Fierro will take it to the 9. That's a gain of 3. And so we're going to see 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Mustang. Nope, that was a 3rd down and 4, so it's 4th down. The box is saying 4th down. So 4th down and 2 coming up.
Yeah, we got a pretty decent push that time off the right-hand side. Yeah,
that's back to 3. They're throwing me off with that. It's the 3rd down here. 3rd down, we'll say 2.
Coach Warner, their defensive coordinator, he's our head track and field coach. I know him from that arena, but he's wanting to, regardless of who he's got on the field, he's wanting to make sure they execute and do everything they can to play, sound defensively. So they call the timeout. And so now it's just going to be incumbent upon us to execute and get that first and then continue to drive.
That's Cody Warner, played for the Bulldogs on the teams that went to the state championships in 03 and 02 and 03.
Yeah, he's an old local boy.
Yes, he is.
I've seen him for years.
Coached in Burnett, then came over to Lampasas 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. So we've got a 3rd down and about 2. 38 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 35-0 Badgers, but again, the Mustangs are threatening. They're inside the 10-yard line. And here's Minor. Minor can turn, give. Castillo patiently behind the block, spins out of a tackle, and goes down inside the 5 for a first down. If he stayed on his feet, would have been a touchdown, but he gets the first down 5 yards to the 5, and it's going to be first down and goal for the Mustangs. 25 seconds ago, and they don't have to snap the ball if they don't want to before the end of the third, but Brody Herman runs into play.
Yeah, Jamie there, he had a little open ground. He did spin off 1 tackle, and I think just that spinning action, he just wasn't able to maintain the balance.
First and goal. Oh, fumble on the ground, but Castillo picks it up, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss. So Minor put the ball on the ground. I'm not sure if it was on the handoff to Castillo, if he just got the missed snap, and that will be the last play of the third quarter.
Yeah, I don't think it's a handoff issue as much as it was just getting away from the center, but Jamie was certainly alert and picked it up and tried to do everything he could with it.
Second down and goal at about the 7 when we come back. Mustangs threatening down 35-0 as we start the fourth on KBEY 103.9. Got a second down and goal at the 7 for the Mustangs, down 35-0 as we begin the fourth. Miner sprints to the line. He's going to turn, give Castillo. He's hit at the 5, and he'll get coupled back to the original line of scrimmage, so third down and goal and 5. We got a barn burner just north of San Antonio. Davenport leads 31-27 with about 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So we got a big third down and goal just shy of the 5-yard line. Mustangs want to punch it in. 11:37 to go in the ball game, down 35-0. Brody Herman runs the play in. As Coach Futrell mentioned, that was a fast-moving third quarter. Mustangs huddle. Center breaks the huddle, and then there goes everybody else. Play clock down to 3. I'll check that down to 4. Toss to Castillo, right side. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. Got a nice block by Jet Mardick out there, and that allows him to find the end zone. 5 yards, and the Mustangs on the board with 11:11 to go in the ball game, and it is 35-6 and a nice 75-yard drive, and Castillo finishes off.
It was a good drive. That's a good job by the Mustangs. They were able to maintain, and they had a big play there with Jamie, and then the additional 15 tacked on for the face mask, but certainly they had to execute quite a few plays there in a row, and like you say, Jet had a great kick out block there on the force as Jamie was able to almost walk into the end zone.
Here comes the Isaac Larinaga extra point try. Snap is good, hold is good, and the extra point off the foot of Larry is good, makes it 35-7 as the Mustangs go 75 yards, and Jamie Castillo walks into the end zone, and we are back after this on KBEY 103.9. (11:11 to go in the ball game, 35-7. Badgers, Mustangs kicking it off. They just went 75 yards, and then Jamie Castillo punches it in, and the Mustangs on the board. It's an onside kick. It's not going to go 10 yards. I'm not sure if it went. It did not go 10 yards. That's a penalty.
Little too flat. That oblong ball, you can never completely project where it's going to go, right? And it only went about 5 yards on the onside, so if you're Lampasas will take over right there.
If you're watching on dailytrib.com, you can see there is a small rain, little drizzle there. It's a light rain. And looking at the radar, it's not a whole lot, so imagine that will be here maybe 5 minutes. So just a little bit of a rain here at Badger Stadium. Just enough to run off some fans here in Lampasas.
We'll see who came prepared, right?
Yeah, who brought the poncho. Looks like the Mustangs are going to go ahead and re-kick it. No, they're not. Okay, I was about to say, why would they do that?
Yeah,
so here's the off. They waved the flag off. I guess Lampasas recovered it at the 44.
Yeah, it's interesting that they threw the flag because it wasn't really an infraction. It just didn't go far
enough. Yeah. Now, if they recovered it, then J.T. Poston's the QB and the shotgun. Just their second drive of the second half. Hands off to number 20. No, he fakes the handoff, takes it himself, crosses the 40 to the 37. And he will get about 7 yards on the first down QB keeper. So second down and 3, under 11 to play in the ball game. Mustangs have entered the scoring column. It's 35-7 now.
Yeah, it was Dax Murphy in on the stop, along with Maverick Lawson just then.
Second down and 3. J.T. Poston in the shotgun. Hands off. 27 takes it up the middle. Spins out of a tackle. Dax Murphy there again. goes down at the 32. There's a 6-yard gain, first down for the Badgers.
Yeah, Cole Becker also in on the tackle and in fact made the first hit, and Dax finished him off, but was good enough for a Mustang Badger first down.
Badgers sit at the Mustang 32-yard line. Going to be under 10 minutes when they take the snap. They're going to have 2 wide out, split wide to the left, 1 to the right. Running back to the right of the QB, Poston. 14 seconds on the play clock. Quick pass out to the left. Makes some man miss. Crosses the 25 to the 24. That's an 8-yard gain. And a nice completion. And it'll be a 2nd down and 2 that time, making the catch for the Badgers. As that was number 46, Hagen Onken, about his 3rd catch on the evening. So
yeah, just a little quick screen there. You got 2 receivers out there to block the edge, and it's really just an extension of the running game because it's an easy throw and catch, and it's a way to hit the edge real fast.
2nd down and 2. Handoff up the middle. He's going to be wrapped. Breaks a tackle. Thought he was going to go down. Breaks the tackle. Takes it inside the 10. First down and goal after the 15-yard run down to the 9, number 27. And it'll be first down and goal.
Yeah, Yoel Gutierrez is saving the touchdown there. And I'm like you. I thought we had him stopped just at the line of scrimmage or just beyond, but he busted through the tackles.
First down and 10. 8:50 to go here in the ball game. First down and goal at the 9. They'll say the 8. 35-7 Badgers, and they're threatening here after the short field. Start at the Mustang 45. Here's Poston. First down and goal at the 9. He's got the ball. Quick pass out wide to the right. It's a low throw. Receiver hits the ground, goes down. He caught it, and when he caught it, he'll actually lose 2 yards because his knee hits the ground. That was Jaden Phillips with the catch, and the clock will continue to run.
Yeah, that's where he'd be better off. Just not to catch that one, right? Because, he went down to make the stop and or make the catch, and his knee was down.
2nd down and goal at the 11 after the 2-yard loss. Pistol formation. Wants to throw. Does Poston looking for the end zone, and it's a fade pass. Can't haul it in. Incomplete. That was Ramirez with the coverage. There is a flag down on the far side. I'm not sure if someone jumped or what it was. 8:02 to go in the ball game. That was against the Mustangs. Was that an offsides?
Yeah, offsides looks like. So, it looked like we just probably lined up offsides prior to the ball being snapped.
2nd down and goal at the 6 after the penalty. They're going to have trips left side, 1 receiver to the right. Running back flanks Poston to the right on 2nd down and goal at the 6. Poston going to call his own number right side, and he's hit at the 5 after 1 yard. That's it. Cole Becker there to wrap him up. 3rd down and goal at the 5.
Cole's having a pretty good second half here defensively.
Sir.
Been in on several tackles.
7:45 and counting. 3rd down and goal at the 5. Mustangs would love to keep him out of the end zone. Trailing 35-7. Mustangs got their first touchdown of the game, went 75 yards on the last drive. Shotgun for Poston, 1 receiver out wide to the left, 1 wide to the right, 2 tight end set. Poston calls his own number, looking for the edge, turns up, and he goes into the end zone. 5-yard touchdown scamper for Poston, the QB. And the Badgers get on the board here in the second half, 41-7 now for Lampasas. That's coming with 7:20 left in the ball game.
Yeah, it's a big thrill, I guess, for the backup quarterback.
Yeah,
to be able to run one in.
Yes, sir.
Had a chance at him just before he crossed the goal line, just overran, and he cut right behind our safety.
All right, so here comes the
PAT's good.
PAT. Richardson stays perfect to make it 42-7. And it's with 7:20 to go in this ball game. As it is now 42-7. And that Mustangs will get the ball. So that was a short field, about a 45-yard drive. Because they tried the onside kick. Of course, did not go the 10 yards. So
the defense, we made them run several plays there, and, that's that whole – and I get the onside kick. I get that completely there, but I think it's a good illustration in retrospect that the degree to which field position makes a difference, because operating with a short field from the 45, that's a whole lot different than if you're having to take another 30, 35 yards.
All right, so here comes the kickoff. And the Bulldogs have jumped back in front with about 6 minutes to go. What a game in Garden Ridge.
Yeah, and Taylor is 28-21 over Canyon Lake. And so,
kick taken by Long. That's Mason Long, crosses the 20 to the 22. That's 34-31 Burnett with about 6.5 to go in the ball game. Here we've got 7:13 remaining. Badgers are now up 42-7.
Yeah, Levi Guthrie there on the tackle for Lampasas. The balls are turned out to, the 22, 23-yard line.
7:13 to go in the ball game. 42-7. Mustangs down to the Badgers. Mustangs huddle back up. Last drive went 75 yards. They could do it again here. I think they're wanting to stop something and reset the clock, the official. Mustangs will wrap up the season next week at home against the Wolves. That's the Davenport Wolves. 7 o'clock airtime. KBEY and the video stream, dailytrib.com. Mustangs huddle back up, 7:13 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, Barnett maybe getting them all hot and bothered, for next week when they come to Lampasas.
Yeah, well, I mean, that Barnett's getting hot at the right time.
Yeah, they are, and that game's really become really important. And, I was thinking ahead that Canyon Lake, was probably ahead of Barnett and Taylor, but with Canyon Lake getting upset by Taylor, that's
and Barnett beat Canyon Lake last week.
Yeah.
Two receivers to the right for the Mustangs as Miner goes under center, calls his own number, finds a hole, and then he's pushed back by a couple blue jerseys. To the 26 he goes. That's a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for the Mustangs.
Yeah, he faked the handoff there and then turned it right up in behind him, and it was a good little play to start the drive.
He's run a lot more here in the second half, Colton Miner.
Sure has. Tate Langford, 31 was a safety there that made the play for Lampasas.
Under 7 to play in the ball game, 42-7 Badgers. Phillips and Mason Long are the two receivers out wide to the right. Here's Miner under center. He wants to throw. The lefty moves to his left, has to turn it up, and he's going to be brought down. He'll be sacked. That's a team sack at about the 23.
Yeah, about 5 Badgers right there, applying the pressure. So never really had a chance to get anything off, did he?
3rd down and 9. So talking with Coach Herman in the pregame, and Colton being a lefty, he said he's got to think when he's calling plays because he's got to switch the numbers around, knowing that he's calling plays for a left-handed passer.
Yeah, it does make it a little bit easier if he can boot or sprint out to his left. Otherwise you got to kind of get your hips turned and your shoulders turned a little bit more when you sprint out away from your throwing arm.
5:45 and counting in the ball game. 3rd down and 6. Miner looks to throw again. Throws it to Castillo out in the flats, breaks a tackle, then he's forced out of bounds on the sideline at the 25. A couple yards there. 4th down and about 8 here. We'll say 4th down and 8. Mustangs keeping the offense out.
Yeah, trying to isolate Jamie there, just one-on-one on a corner, and the corner. Actually, I think the safety 31. That was Tate Langford that made that play, and he did a good job because he was one-on-one with a pretty good ball player there.
They're going to go ahead and punt it away here with 4th down and long, 4th down and 8 to be exact, with 5:28 and counting. Roberts comes on to return the punt at the 40. Larry will be the punter for the Mustangs. He'll be standing at about the 11-yard line. 42-7 Badgers. The play clock winds down to 0. They call delay a game against the Mustangs. So that'll push him back 5 here, and Roberts will move up to the 45.
Yeah, just a little bit slow getting the punt team out there on the field and getting ready to make that snap.
5:08 to go in the game. Clock is counting down now, 42-7. Larry stands at the 6. High snap, he gets it. Gets off a line, a nice spiraling punt. Roberts has to go back. It bounces again inside the 20. Picks it up at the 50. He's hit immediately. That's Joaquin Aguilar hits him as soon as he jumped on the ball at the 12, and that's almost the exact same punt and then play that happened in the first half. And this time, Joaquin Aguilar was right there to bring him down as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, Joaquin, that was great hustle on his part, being that gunner, first guy down the field. And once the ball got over the head of the return man, he was going back to field it. Joaquin kept hustling. I was kind of hoping that as he tried to pick that up, that Joaquin had, forced a turnover
loose,
maybe.
Yeah. All right, ball sits at the Badger 11. They're going to be going left to right. 4:48 to go in the ball game. Two backs in the backfield. Poston stays the QB.
Yeah, Joaquin's had a pretty decent game.
He has.
He's been in. We've called his name several times. He's a young sophomore and doing a good job.
Had a big pass breakup early on in the game. Poston calls his own number left side. The 15, he's at the 20. Dax Murphy chases him and wraps him up along with C.J. Alexander at the 29. It's an 18-yard game, and that'll stop the clock momentarily. 4:38 to go. 42-7 Badgers, and now the clock will continue to wind down here.
Yeah, it's just his own read, and, the quarterback kept it and was able to get to a short corner pretty quick.
Two receivers out wide to the right, one to the left. Poston has a running back to his left on first down and 10. Poston with the handoff. First carry of the game to the 36, and getting the carry that time is Dalen Fagan. And it's a 6-yard pickup, so we got a second down and 4 coming up for the Badgers.
Yeah, Larinaga there with the tackle. And first hit, as he about 4 yards into the play.
Going to be twins left side for the Badgers. Fagan stays the running back, and the shotgun with the QB Poston at the 30. Swings it out left side. Makes a man miss. Lemon's there to bring him down the open field, maybe after a 4-yard gain. Nice tackle in the open field. 3rd down and 1, and because that was a quick pass outside of the receiver. First catch for Trent Seneca. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Yeah, that's a good, solid tackle by Lemon out there in space. And, that was that deal where they've tried to throw to a third receiver out there and with 2 blockers, and Lemon came up from his safety position and was able to make the play.
3:08 to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation. 3 wide outs. Handoff Fagan up the middle. Finds a hole for a first down before he's popped by Dax Murphy, but he does get the first down after about 6 yards of the 43-yard line, and the clock stops at 2:58.
Yeah, Noah Lyon there to help Dax bring him down, but Dax definitely made the first play, and Dax has been pretty active there from that safety position, and he does a good job running downhill to make a lot of tackles.
First down and 10 for the Badgers at the 43. Handoff up the middle, first carry to about the 45-yard line, gets a couple yards there. And that time making the carry for Lampasas, Tyler Ross, as they empty the offensive backfield bench.
Yeah, Sergio Hernandez made the first hit there, and there were several Mustangs in on the tackle for sure, but he's the first initial hit from that defensive line, defensive end position there that he plays, and it was a good play for Sergio.
2 minutes remaining in the ball game. 42-7 Badgers, 2nd down and 8. Handoff again to Tyler Ross. Dax Murphy hits him first, followed by Cole Becker. And he'll get to right at midfield, 5-yard pickup, so 3rd down and 3, and now 1:44 and counting. If the Badgers get a first down here, they can maybe just take one more knee, and that would be the game.
It has wound down pretty quick this series.
Not as many penalties in the second half either.
No, there haven't been. The clock's largely kept running. Both teams running the ball a lot. not having a bunch of big plays and then scores.
118 and counting. Now 3 receivers set on third down. QB Poston calls his number, kicks out right side, and he gets the first down. But Dax Murphy again wraps him up the 46 of Marble Falls. 4-yard gain with 1:05 to go. And now the Badgers can maybe just take a couple knees here, and that would be the ball game.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they'll do.
Yeah, they're in victory formation.
Not the best formation in football whenever you get to run it.
It is. They take a knee. And, well, no, they haven't snapped the ball yet. Sorry, I looked away. I thought they did.
Down. Just now under 10 seconds.
All right, so he'll walk around for a second, takes a knee at the 50. And with he does not have to take another snap. That's going to be the ball game, as the Badgers will go to 7-2, and they'll go to 3-1 in district play. Mustangs will go to 1-8, and 0-4 as the Badgers finish their home season, and they'll be on the road next week to wrap up the season against Canyon Lake. And so that will be a final here at Badger Stadium as the teams line up to shake hands, sportsmanship. And the clock now shows 0, so that is the ball game. It's final from Lampasas, 42-7. Coach Futrell and I will be back to wrap it up on KBEY 103.9. It's a final in Lampasas. The Badgers win 42-7. They jumped out to a 35-0 lead going into the half. Mustangs were able to get a touchdown in the second half, 35-7, before the Badgers punch one in. And that's the final, 42-7. So, Coach, they faced a good Badger offense and their defense too, but the Badgers just very balanced this evening, and the Badgers really never looked back.
Yeah, Lampasas got a good ball club, no doubt about it. And like they're well coached. They execute well. They didn't hurt themselves too badly with penalties. You know, they got started off with the 2 personal fouls early on and then barely had another penalty the rest of the night, I guess. And, you know, a face mask, probably just a kid hustling. But they do a good job with in their scheme. And you know, to credit Marble Falls as well, in the second half, each team had 3 possessions. They both punted a couple times or I guess Lampasas punted once and then ran the clock out, but they each scored once in the second half. And, you know, you look for positives, and I think that's an indication our kids kept playing, and they didn't quit. They didn't give in and just, you know, open the floodgates. And so that's credit to them for sure.
All right, so it's a wrap. I want to thank our sponsors for making this possible this evening. Big thanks to First United Bank, Cold Copper Commodities of Company in Marble Falls and in Burnett. Also a big thank you to McDonald's of Marble Falls. How about Ewald Kubota, Schlotsky's, Hill Country Collision, Atkins Pharmacy, and Watkins Insurance. So big thanks to all of our sponsors for bringing you Mustangs football here in 2023. So 42-7 is our final. And you know, looking at the Burnett score, they're now up by 10 points. Late in that ball game, Burnett up 41-31 over Davenport. And that game just north of San Antonio. So we'll have that same Davenport team next week to wrap up the season. 7 o'clock airtime, 7:30 kickoff right here on KBEY and streaming at dailytrib.com. Big thanks to Kirk Nowaker for running the camera, doing such a good job. Thanks to Roy Linnick for doing a great job at the studio. And Coach Futrell, thank you for doing a couple games with us this year. Always enjoy it. And thanks for taking time out to come do the ball games on the road.
Well, I enjoy it too, and it's fun to get to work together here, and certainly maybe we hope for a better outcome, certainly, but still there's a lot of good things that come from this, and certainly the relationships they build through this, and they'll come out the better for it, for certain.
All right, Coach Futrell, well, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you next Friday. Again, final in Lampasas. Lampasas wins 42-7. It's KBEY.